What is going on, guys? XpertFusion here, and today I decided to go back to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare because Prestigious Key actually recently uploaded a video talking about Infinite Warfare in 2019. He had some stuff to talk about, and I decided I kind of wanted to do a similar thing because Infinite Warfare was a game I supported the shit out of, regardless of all the hate. Even before the game came out, I was supporting it. I was saying, let's just try it out, see how it is. And when it came out, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but as time went on, I started to actually like it a lot. And I'm not talking about campaign or zombies in this video. I just want to talk about multiplayer because I've said it enough. Campaign and multiplayer in this game is phenomenal. The campaign, very, very good. Zombies is one of my favorite zombies modes ever. I just want to talk about multiplayer because multiplayer is probably my least favorite portion of this game, but that doesn't mean it's not actually really fun. So this might be biased because I just got off of playing for about 2 hours and I did incredible. Whenever you are really good at a Call of Duty game, you're a little biased. Whenever you're really bad at a Call of Duty game, you're also a little biased because you're not going to like a game that you're bad at as much as a game you're good at. That's just obvious. That's human nature, right? So this could be biased in some ways. I obviously will play devil's advocate and talk about some of the bad stuff about this game, but I was going on a tear. You'll see in this gameplay, I was going on a tear. I think I went 63-6 in this game on Genesis, which Genesis is one of my favorite maps in this game. It's probably my favorite, actually. Actually, no, Tourista is a little bit better and then this map, and then I'd probably go with Throwback, which I played on as well. Just a ton of fun. Now, it was kind of annoying because I really couldn't find a good lobby on Domination or Tactical Team Deathmatch, and I wanted to play one of those game modes, but I got stuck with playing the original Team Deathmatch mode, which is unfortunate because I was going on think about it, I got 63 kills in TDM. That means I got 63% of my team's kills. I think that's pretty incredible, but I just don't know what it was. I was going on tears all day long, and I could have been getting nukes and streaks and all that, but I was playing on Team Deathmatch. It's obviously not as easy to do that. Plus, the one negative I'm going to say right off the bat about this game is the fact that to get the DNA bomb streak, you need the specific variant, which I have the variants, but sometimes, it's a gun that you don't really want to use. Sometimes you just don't have that specific gun on, and you're just, stuck with, what if you get a streak with a gun that doesn't have it? Then you're just basically wasted a streak, and you got a 25 kill streak for nothing, and that's kind of unfortunate, but I just wish they made it so you get DNA bombs no matter what gun you're using. I think it's a cool concept, what they were going for, but that's about it. I think one of my biggest problems with this game is obviously the maps. The maps are very boring, very generic designs, but I think I just didn't mind it because it was, the simple layout that we've gotten in Black Ops 3 as well. It's very similar to Black Ops 3 in terms of the map layouts, which are very three-lane, very competitive feeling maps. And I feel like they do this because they want competitive to be huge. And I understand that, I do. But that makes me only really enjoy certain maps in this game. Like I said, Genesis is one of them. If I'm on Genesis, I'm going to have a good time because I'm likely going to get 70-plus kills like I did in most of my games on Genesis. And I know people don't like the boost jumping. I know. I understand. Boost jumping is something I don't obviously want in every game. But after going back and playing this for about 2 hours and playing Black Ops 3 a few days ago as well, I kind of want boost jumping back just for one Call of Duty. I think it's a fine system. I think it works well. I understand you get pissed off when somebody boost jumps and gets out of a situation, but just learn how to boost jump and it's really not an issue. In this game, I didn't feel like it was an issue. Just someone boost jumps, well, boom, you got to aim up. It's not that hard. Yes, there has been a few situations where someone gets out of a situation where I should have killed them, and it's unfortunate, but does it happen all the time? No, it doesn't. So I like the boost jumping. I do. Specialists, on the other hand, they aren't the best things in the world. I'm going to agree with everyone who says stuff like that. But the specialists in this game aren't that insane. I mean, a lot of them are passive abilities, so it's not really like you're going to die by them anyways, other than a few, like Snipnatics, dual-wield LMG, arm thingies are insanely powerful. You get a shitload of kills with those things. But same argument I have with the other specialists. You don't get them that often. You get them maybe once or twice a game if it's a weapon, if it's a lethal specialist ability that usually take a longer to get. So you get it once or twice a game, and what are the chances you die by it? Not that often. Actually, if you look at your stats, which they came out with these statistics on the combat record for Black Ops 4, you don't die that often by certain specialists. Like, it's not that often. Like, they show you how many times you die by each specialist. It's very rare to die by specialist. You get it maybe once every other couple games or so for like a specific specialist, of course. So you might get killed by at least one specialist in one game, yes. But if you know how to counter it, it's not that horrible. And this game specifically has a lot of ways to counter it. Another huge thing I love about this game was the supply drop / DLC system. Now, it's not my favorite system. I think World War II and Modern Warfare Remastered is a little bit better in some ways, and I'll explain why. So the DLC guns were free, basically. 100. I'm gonna say free. If you have the season pass, you automatically got them. No questions asked. But if you didn't have the season pass, all you had to do is complete a very easy challenge that you could probably do within a couple hours, and boom, you get the DLC gun. That's an awesome system. Plus, you can craft them as salvage if you have enough salvage from supply drops or from challenges, or you can get lucky out of a supply drop. So when you have all these different ways to get guns, it's awesome. But the reason why I wasn't the biggest fan of it is because of the fact that season pass holders got them for free right away. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell would I not like that? Well, something I love about Modern Warfare Remastered and World War II is that you can grind for these guns. You can try to get them, and it gives you something to work for every single game, right? But in this game, everyone just gets them at once. So it's kind of like, oh, well, there's not really, you don't feel special for having them, is what I'm trying to say. But the reason why that argument, in my opinion, is not really valid is because of the fact that they have variants in this game, right? So the reason why they gave you the guns for free, which I kind of understand it, even though if part of me didn't like it, is because of the fact that you still can work for the variants. You can still try to get the variants. So you feel special for getting the variants, but the base weapon itself was free for season pass holders, and you can earn them really easily if you didn't have a season pass. So in that way, yes, it is fine, in my opinion. It just, I feel like it was a little bit like you just got them right away. So it was like, there was nothing special about it. I always like trying to grind for them and being the first one to get it. But if you just all get them at once, it's like, oh, whatever. But with the variants, it's more understandable, so I'm fine with it. But it's still miles better than anything they've done in Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare's supply drop systems. And it's better than Black Ops 4's system right now. I mean, yes, you can get the guns for free in that game, but in terms of some of the other stuff they're doing, it's not the best, like bundling everything together in big packs for a lot of COD points. It's not the best thing in the world to do. The streaks were actually surprisingly good. I mean, people just bashed the streaks, said they were shit, but they're really not that bad. And then they added the score streak variants, which a lot of people weren't happy about, but they're really cheap. They're really cheap. You could just craft them with salvage. You don't get them as supply drops. And they make the score streaks a lot more powerful. I mean, I use the Warden Watchdog, which is just a rare variant. It cost me like 150 salvage. It's like, that's absolutely nothing. And it just holds an additional flare. So basically, when people are trying to shoot it down, it has another flare, so it takes them more shots. That's great. Then you can get another one that gives a rear turret, fires bullets instead of the missiles, but it's a slower fire rate. So if you want to control it, it's a different type of thing. Or another variant, the epic variant, it delivers 3 care packages. Like, that's awesome. That makes the game feel more like it's got more to it because it gives you more stuff to work for. Then you have the mission teams, which you can unlock all sorts of variants by completing challenges that are in-game challenges, just like kind of like the field orders from Ghost, but you don't really get a streak. You just kind of get the variants outside of the game. That's awesome. They have contracts, daily and weekly. That's awesome. This game is easily the most underrated Call of Duty. I think Ghost is pretty underrated. I think right now Black Ops 4 is underrated, but I think IW takes the cake, man. I mean, people just bashed this game to shit, called it trash. They didn't even give it a chance, man. I see so many YouTubers out there who literally they're doing like their top Call of Duty lists or whatever. They put Infinite Warfare at the bottom. They always put it a trash tier or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you never even played the game. Like, I watched your YouTube channel. You played it for the first week and then you gave up. I don't take people's opinions seriously when they haven't actually experienced something. Like, it's like taking someone's opinion on The Walking Dead who's literally seen the first season and they're like, oh, this show's trash. It's like, bro, you watched one season of the show. They haven't experienced everything to do with this game, so why should I take their opinion seriously? Someone like Prestigious Key, though, I'm gonna take his opinion seriously. He played the living hell out of this game. He played it a lot. I did too. I played it a lot. Actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't play it. When I say a lot, I mean more than what most people did. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When Infinite Warfare was out, I didn't play it that much. I played more Black Ops 3, more Modern Warfare Remastered. Not because I didn't like Infinite Warfare, but because my friends didn't. So I wanted to gravitate to what my friends were playing. That's kind of what most people do. I didn't really give it that much of a chance when it came to playing by myself, but I tried, and I, don't enjoy games as much when I'm playing by myself. But today I played by myself for 2 hours straight, and I had a great damn time. So I'm sure you guys can too. And when I was playing this game, it would tend to be either the zombies or playing the campaign to finish it up, because those are the better parts of this game in my opinion. But after playing the multiplayer for a while today, honestly, this Call of Duty might move a tier or two up in my rankings. So that's why I do a brand new ranking of every Call of Duty game every single year, because my opinion changes every year after playing more and more and more of these games. And Infinite Warfare, honestly, it was at I think 8 or something like that, 8th place out of 11, which now we have 12 CODs. It might be up in 7th place or 6th even. I'm just going to play more, and if I like it more, it could get there. It could very well get there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about Infinite Warfare. Go back and play it. I want to get these lobbies more populated, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.